that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Silk in a shooting guard. It's good on the putback.
He's one of those guys who is extra difficult to block out. When LeBron really wants a rebound, it's hard to beat him to the ball.
Now here's Collins. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Silk with the bucket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Sohan. Outside Johnson. Graham up top. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Russell. Excellent D there from Collins.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Right side Davis. And he makes it on the layup.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Graham, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Pass to Johnson. Davis with a rebound.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Silk with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Here's Johnson. 17 points in his last outing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
BA, I think it will be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
Now here's Russell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Johnson. San Antonio again missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Silk. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
I just love the ball movement.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Hachimura against Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Collins. That's tipped. Stolen by Davis. Here's James. Over Graham. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
And here's Graham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Vassell against Russell. Looking to win the run, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
James finds Davis. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Pass to Sohan. To the left wing. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. Graham. And there's Collins on the assist from Graham.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Now here's Hachimura. 14 points his last outing. Lets a floater go. Collins with the rebound.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson with it. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Devontae Graham.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Number 7. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Graham.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Sohan. Checked by James. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Silk. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Sohan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Now, here is James. The three from Russell. And another three for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Graham. Outside Johnson. Pass to Collins. And again, another missed shot. And it's the Lakers' ball. Hachimura with room to shoot. And again, it's the Lakers.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Graham. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Launches a 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Silk. That shot's good. Russell making the play. 15 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Johnson. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Vassell. And Davis with the block.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Russell. James finds Davis to the wing, right side. Rebounded by Roby. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Graham. He's closely guarded. McDermott, the pass to Graham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Roby. Here's Bates Diop. Shot to end the cold streak. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Devin Vassell.
Here's Silk. He played a great game against San Antonio. Down low. McDermott with the ball. Pass to Bates Diop. Back to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch and shoot situations.
A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Silk. He's got 15. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. San Antonio with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
The reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Here's Davis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Davis has got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Out to the right wing. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Pass to McDermott. On the wing, Vassell, covered by Schroeder. And it's blocked by Davis. To the paint. Out to Schroeder. Here's Silk. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 19 points in the game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Vassell against Schroeder. McDermott for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Your Spurs, you stand.
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Roby, guarded by Vanderbilt. Vassell outside. Back to Graham. Plenty of space. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Troy Brown out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Davis, and it's Silk in at the 1 spot. Spurs shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Vanderbilt with the block. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Here's Vassell. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Back to Roby. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Silk. And he lays it up and in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
A good look from Brown. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Graham. Over to the wing. Here's Roby, guarded by Vanderbilt. Outside Graham. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Silk with the bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's McDermott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
So it's San Antonio now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Roby, guarded by Vanderbilt. Vassell outside. The steal! And here's the fast break. Here's Silk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Well, the Spurs shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Outside Graham from the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now Graham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Roby. Outside Graham. To halt the run.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And both free throws good for Graham.
The former second-round draft pick, Devontae Graham, now a key contributor who can really fill it up.
Silk. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Davis. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Graham, the pass to Vassell. Back to Graham. Pass to McDermott. Brown with the steal. Outside Davis. Goes up at the elbow. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Davis has got 17.
When Anthony Davis gets in a rhythm like this, it's good for the whole team. The other guys feed off his energy.
Vassell outside. Tipped away. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here are the Lakers now. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Zach Collins. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Graham finds Vassell. Now here's Johnson. To the left side wing. Here's Sohan. Check by James. Off target with the three. The Lakers shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Right side Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Pass to James. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Sohan. Poke loose.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Here's Silk. The offensive rebound. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Oh, big-time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day. They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Vassell outside. Davis down low. Collins defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Bassey, he's checked in for Collins. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you played for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Pass to Sohan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Inside. Charity stripe shot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Knocked loose. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out left to the wing. Back to Graham. Vassell outside. Will it go? San Antonio again missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Vassell. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. James finds Russell. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to James. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. James has got 17 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft. Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Silk with the bucket.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Vassell against Russell. Pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Here's Bates Diop. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
No, LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved. When he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnovers.
Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's Vassell. He's got 6. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Can they get it? Davis with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. They get it back. Can't get it to drop.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Pass to Bassi. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. On offense, here is San Antonio. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Outside Russell. Beasley for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Bates Diop. Check by James. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, B.A., who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Johnson. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Russell. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Silk, defended by McDermott. Reed, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Second personal
Like a
foul.
matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Troy Brown, and it's Silk in at the point guard position. Here's Silk. Pass to Brown. Here's Reed. Here's Silk. 5 on the clock. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Bates back. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Silk.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Silk. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Bates Diop. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Reed. Here's Silk. Here's Gabriel. He's guarded by Birch. And here's Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Spurs ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
To the middle. And Birch slams it in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Silk. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.